Brandenburger. They're called Brandenburger. We have a rematch going on. Still a Mirage. The factions have changed round. Unfortunately, I'm still on the same side of the map. Yeah, I am. So anyway, yeah, I don't even have to look at this. I got onto the lobby screen after that game ended, and I was like, dude, it's called Brandenburger. Oh, I hate it when that happens. My brain, like, when that happens late at night and I'm trying to sleep, I can't sleep until I remember the thing which I've forgotten. So, oh, well, at least I remembered it. Hey, and we'll see these players hopefully last a bit longer. That was a very quick game, but it was also very high action. So it was great. I loved it. There was a lot of banking. We got shotgun troopers out here. Interesting choice from... He's hiding in there somewhere. Get your ass into sight. KellinH! Hello to KellinH as the shotgun troopers just annihilate those soldiers, leaving them into little shrapnel pieces. Now you can see that the tower has been used yet again. KellinH with a machine gunner in there. It's a great tower, I like it. I believe that we do have one on this side as well. We have one that we can use there. The map is, I would say, pretty damn balanced. It looks great. It's not entirely symmetrical, but both sides have a lovely amount of cover. They've got all the buildings to hide behind, great access around areas as well. Vehicles can move freely, and not too much open fields. So there's Commandant Lister. I think he'll be on the left-hand side of the map, going against Griss van Camal. Looks like he's appearing on the right-hand side of the map as the same as last time, really. So somewhat of a similar matchup, just with factions switched around. The shotgun troopers from this distance. Oh my god. I think we got some AT grenade actions going off from these shotgunners, which come with quite a few grenades. Oh, imploding into the grenade there. I know it's annoying when that happens. Grenades firing off all around this central area because there's a wall here. It's entirely normal to see loads of grenades being thrown over the hills. A2 grenades going back behind there. I don't know what target is there. I knew a shotgunner used to be there, but I believe he's most likely moved. He's probably these guys now. There's some AT support infantry, so maybe there's some bazookas going off here. Luke's is coming. Yes, we do have a Luke's coming from Van Camal. There it goes. It's even got its radio antenna for listening to the radio. Maybe some Katy Perry songs going off there. I don't know who Katy Perry is. I just remember hearing her name recently. Apparently she looks very pretty. I have to memorize like 60 units for every single faction on the game. I have to work much harder. Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm massively jealous. I want to be up there with Katy Perry, only doing Men of War. So anyway, the Luke's making its debut appearance, is doing a dance around the middle of the map. There's no AT rifle here from the Americans, as expected, because they don't have one. They do have bazookas. They do have... Oh, yes, we got a bazooka there. But it misses because they're standing up. Make sure you go prone with bazookas. It will increase your chance to hit. Even though this patch is just moronic for AT infantry. Oh, it's just so bad. That guy seems to be disappearing very, very quickly. We've got a machine set up in the middle. Hopefully it doesn't get run over by the Lukes. The middle flag point is not taken. No point sticking up for anyone. If we move this map down ever so slightly, we see that the Americans have 6 points. The Germans have 0. I meant MG gunners. What did you mean by MG gunners? I don't know. There's some talking going on. These guys are not on mumble chat. Unfortunately, Griss doesn't have the mumbles. Maybe he should. Maybe after watching this game, he'll be like, yeah, I want to get on some mumble actions. I want to talk to Van Camal because he's a great guy. I love playing with him. He's just brilliant. You can really communicate very well with him. So light engagements on the right hand side. It seems that a magical gun cannon has appeared over here. Quite possibly a light AT gun. I can hear something reloading, shoving that armor penetrating shell in there, or HE shell. I'm not going to be prejudiced. Stuart appears on the map, and now the machine gun. It's just going to try and kill whatever it can before it dies. The secondary gunner gets on here. Kirby Griss. These guys, what, he's pinging them. He wants them to do something. Oh, maybe he wanted them to move away. There was a bazooka here. Pick up the bazooka. The bazooka. It's got one round in it. Yes, he's going to do it. Slight delay, but hey, we can cope with that. Running around here when the turret is facing this way, not good. We need to wait until that turret turns around and faces elsewhere. We need to make sure that the hull machine gun is also not facing, which it is not. One left click on that will give us the fields of view there. But remember, if you're sprinting outside of the fields of view, or if there's any other infantry looking in that area, then also it's going to cause some problems. Now, Griss had trouble with his left-hand side before. He's yet again having trouble. He's going to run in with a grenade. He needs to fire it. He needs to direct control that grenade. Now, something you can do, actually, is fire a grenade over these rocks. If you can at least get here, then these guys will duck for cover, and they will no longer be firing at you, which means you can run another guy around and try and throw a grenade back behind there just in time. Instead, Commandant Lister, he has the suppressive fire in action. He is the one that's managing to run up there and fire that grenade down there. We've got one soldier which is still alive, though. He is still alive. He can pick up his gun. He can just stop. Please make it out alive. Ah, excellent field of fire, though, from Commandant Lister. He's got sandbags all down here. Now, we need a vehicle. Which is a bad idea, because we do have a light AT gun around there. We still have a Stuart kicking around. No, we do not have a Stuart kicking around. We had a Panzer appear from the side, which delivers the final blow there. These are just tractors. No vehicles dead there. Ah, we got a P3. Good. Oh, we're having some lagging issues. This is an excellent chance to say that I do have a Facebook page. I would really appreciate it if you guys who use Facebook just go ahead and give the like button or the accept button. I don't know what really goes on there with the Facebook. I'm not much of a Facebook person, but I will keep that updated, and I'll also occasionally put some links to videos which are not yet available, so you can see them before they're available on YouTube, because I am trying to keep my policy of one video a day on YouTube. It's just a nice schedule event. I've actually got like 7-8 videos ahead. So if I do have a break, I've always got some content to upload, so no breaking content. We have a load of soldiers here which are not moving. I will just quickly ping there because I know it's a lag issue. This occasionally happens when you want to move a soldier, it lags and they don't accept the command. And you just end up in a massive tier 4 situation where you're just like, I don't know, you just want to curse at someone and be really angry. So lots of infantry combat on the left-hand side, just infantry trying to get into good amounts of cover. Commandant Lister is not afraid to move up. He doesn't even need this area. He is just putting some pressure on, not to mention the fact that maybe this is a lot easier to defend here than it is to defend here. Now, maybe with shotgun troopers all hanging around these corners, that would be great. Curvy Griss again having some network issues. Come on. Breathe in. Breathe out. I hope you guys have got some drink. This isn't actually Zeta Luke. I'm not going to say what it is because of Zeta Luke not paying me to say what it is. It's just full of water. Water is great for me. Something happens, my connection, I think. English happen, you possibly need. No, we're not going to be like that. I love it. I love the English language in terms of people fucking it up. In a sense of when people rape the English language, I find it hilarious. It's just some humor for me. So I don't really care if you get it perfectly right. I'm not a grammar whore, but I find it funny when people put things in weird orders and stuff. It's it's my kind of comedy. We are remanning this machine gun, and by remanning I mean the Americans have got it. They're turning it around town, and oh dear, sniping that German soldier inside the bush there. We get a second guy as well. We need some sandbags in front of that. We got some soldiers here. Oh, they are carrying it away now. They are stealing it. Not good news for the Germans. P4 is arriving on the scene now. Will that top machine gunner? Yes, he's managed to at least kill one soldier, which means they can't move it. And I love it how they spiral out of control. I was moving telephone wire. What the hell are you doing? I don't understand. Please don't destroy your own machine gun. I think they did. I hear it bouncing around. Yeah, there's the can of that MG42. Still, though, Griss having difficulties on this left-hand side. P4 moving in the middle. Again, I'm feeling like there's going to be... Oh, I knocked my microphone stand there. Some sort of like AT gun just hanging around over here, which should be able to at least track this P4. I know P-shooter cannons can destroy a P4. So just be wary. He is moving back behind this building, so he can't be flanked. I think that's a wise move. The right-hand side is relatively secure as well. J is receiving repairs. That got wiped out. More German soldiers to the middle. They are taking this point now. They are 14 points behind. More sandbags going down. This time KellinH is putting them down. I think that's an excellent choice as well. Still, those difficulties. left-hand side. At least he's holding it. And we can hold the center. We can hold this right. That's all we need. We only need 3 points. Only need the 3 points. The P4, though, is the main unit of the German forces at the moment. Keeping this alive would be very wise. Very, very wise. Running over one of the dead bodies from earlier, which was shot by the MG42. Griss supporting in the center with Van Camal with infantry. I love it. It's very romantic. Maybe this P4 can shoot some of these sandbags. I can see that there is a... Hey, what is over here? I'm missing everything. There's loads of red triangles appearing. I just can't see them because they're in the trees. There's one. We got a Sherman, just a regular Sherman, facing off against a P4. Now, from the side, that Sherman should be able to kill it. But the P4 has the better cannon here. We got a M10 Wolverine as well. From this distance, the P4 will be able to wipe it clean. The M10 Wolverine will have a much higher accuracy against it. So, I can see we're kind of choking this P4 at the moment. Its movement is just getting more and more restricted. If we brought in one more thing just to, like, I don't know, get around the side, get around the back, we could annihilate this P4 and have loads of excellent units on the field. The M10 Wolverine, I'm quite curious to see why that was chosen. I can think of better stuff. There we go, the M3 AT gun. Where are you, M3 AT gun? Give us a shout out, please. There it is, back behind that bush. No wonder I can't see it because the stupid tree was able to take out that P4. It's still got its tracks though. It can still move. The M10 Wolverine, not feared at all. There's nothing here that can take it out. Maybe we got a bazooka team, Panther team. No. These guys are just running with a Brandenburger. Got a Panzerfaust here. Oh, he dives forward. But that was never going to happen. All the infantry there. I'm surprised, amazed he got that far. We're getting a huge armor response. In fact, one of them is a Goliath. I'd like to see how this Goliath is going to be used. A P3 versus a Sherman. Not too good, but at least the Sherman is tracked. The Sherman knows it's coming, though. We're going to have 2 Js. 2 Js is like too many Js. They're really light armored. They're not what I would really like to see on the field at the moment. We've got a Goliath moving in here. Don't tell me that J just got wiped out. No, it didn't. It's actually going to try and go for the Wolverine rather than the Sherman. Let's try and get a good camera angle on this. The track has been damaged by the Goliath. We need to repair that Goliath. At the very least, it's going to wipe out this wall, which doesn't really benefit any parties. It does change the end game, though, or the mid game, let's say we're calling it, as the wall will be blown up and no one will be able to hide behind it. So the long range weapons will be better suited. Always the long range weapons are better suited to open ground combat. That includes infantry weapons and tanks. It's not just one side, any side, whatever long range. KellinH ducks behind this wall. I think the J is in trouble now as the Sherman is able to penetrate the wall a lot better than the J is able to penetrate the wall. That's the second J. This one is fully destroyed. At least we can repair this one. 222 is also down. That died a long time ago when I do not remember. At least the scores are not too high for the Americans so far. We do have a Panzerschreck here. Is anyone going to be able to highlight that there is a Panzerschreck here? I think we can just duck behind there and get it. I love the G43 scopes on the German elite and sub-elite infantry. It's pretty sweet. Van Camal saying, let's focus on Middle Omi. He is repaired soon. What is he repairing? Is he repairing this? This does not look like it is repairable. We have a Greyhound searching on the left-hand side now. Greyhound versus Puma. A company of heroes matchup. At least this one has the upgraded cannon. The cannon, though, looks very broken, extremely wonky. Did that come like that? You should maybe... I don't know, UPS delivery is awful nowadays. Oh, the Greyhound gave chase. We had some AT grenades, though, in the area, and I think some infantry died from that. The tank commander has fallen out here, and now he's alone versus all of this infantry. I don't know how he's still alive. At least he's dead now, though. Middle going up for the Americans. It's still proving very difficult to get this zone. What do we got moving here? We got a P4. P4 and a Puma. That's the only things we have in terms of armor for the Germans. I believe we still have that Sherman lurking around there. Yeah, it is. It's here. It's still there. It's where we left it. Where did I put my Sherman? Oh, I'm sure I had it on me. Oh, is it my hat? No, it's behind the wall. Track damage yet again. P4 should be able to nail it from this distance. Come on, P4, you can do it. We need some good news. It does score. All right. So the Wolverine has disappeared. The Sherman has disappeared. We still got loads of sandbags from the Americans. Not much sandbags for the Germans. Not much infantry. But we got some infantry kind of dotted around here. It's just random tank crewmen. They need to repair this Puma. I think it is. It's looking much better now. Again, I'm going to give them a ping because Griss is having some network issues, if you've not guessed it. So sometimes his commands are not going to be accepted by the game. Poor guy playing with a lag. We do have the J up. It's retreated back out of here. We have another vehicle coming into play. 222 from Van Camal. I think a 222 is actually a nice call over here on the left hand side. We just need to be wary of the AT gun, which was here beforehand. It may have moved. Still, though, there is an uphill struggle in this area, so that AT gun will not be able to fire. And we do have a path available to vehicles over here on the left. So, if Van Camal can identify it, he will charge in. We got some Volks here ready to charge in as well. At least give sight for the 222 to fire. Lots of heavy cover here, though, for the American soldiers. US Marines. These guys are just the big daddy of the infantry sector. I mean, the Volks have no chance against these. 222 is going to clean up, though. At least the Americans don't have... the US Marines don't have any sort of anti-tank. How is the 222 missing? He's right there, for Pete's sake. We did have what looks to be a... No, that's not a bazooka. That's just an ordinary rifle. The 222 is taken out by an M180 gun. So we've upgraded that previous 80 gun to be a much bigger one. Do we really... Did we really need to upgrade that AT gun? I'm not too sure. I think the light AT gun was fine. Maybe the P4 took it out. Can't be 100% too sure on that one. But the P4 is not too good of a matchup against that AT gun. I see there is a 105 on the field. A 105 can definitely do some damage to a P4, but annihilate it, I think not. H's... surely they're resilient enough. Top armor, though, is usually very weak on all tanks, so a direct shot onto the turret should do something. We have the J on the right-hand side. Looks like it was trying to flank that Sherman. The Sherman knew it and backed away. Do we have any bazookas around here? This is what we need to see, some more bazookas. There's loads of places for bazookas to hide and just pop out. Because the tanks, they will always be within some sort of short distance range. Because of all the buildings. That's just the kind of map it is. This is why people love this map. I love this map. It's kick-ass. It's very suited for 2v2. Again, the Germans losing out on this middle flag point with 0 points. 28 points later to the Americans. Oh, but we're on the 18-minute mark. The J is risking it for that biscuit. As we see some infantry over here. He's using the rocks for cover. Not that I would really consider cover. I mean, there's just so many areas to flank here. I don't know why there isn't a bazooka here. Commandant Lister. Bazooka. Oh, he takes out the Sherman. Oh, it's been damaged. Oh, we're about to see this, though. Yeah, AT support infantry. So there is some sort of bazooka soldier around here. Maybe he previously perished. But at least he was able to throw an AT grenade on. That's also good as well. Ow, I have an itchy foot. Would you believe it? Our Puma is still not being used. I don't know why. We have a stew. Yeah, I can see that there is going to be some good angles for stews. We got a what looks to be an MG there. Sandbags that a stew can all take out. But moving it here, this is what I'm curious about. There comes a Calliope, a Calliope shot. I have seen take out a stew before. The AT gun as well from the front. I'm not too sure about that one though, but it can at least track it, prevent it from moving around. And then we can bring in a vehicle to finish it off. Seal the deal. P4 and a J in the middle. Interesting, I guess. I don't know why the J wants to seek its fortunes around here. Perhaps it wants to find that AT gun and HE shell it. Here comes an AT grenade. Not the best choice. That J was certainly taking a luxury cruise. The time the driving speed it had, the lag from the buildings getting destroyed. There's some hammering going on again outside. Who's hammering at this time of night? I don't know, but I'm shouting. Is my window open? My window is not open. Go away, nasty sounds. My windows are awful. This house, although pretty cheap on rent, the windows aren't so sealed, so when it's a very windy night, you just hear woo, and I hide under my covers because I'm just scared of everything. Literally everything. Planes are my new fear. Freaking planes. Getting some of those close combat stew shots, and I'm saying I heard a plane go right over my house. It was so close. It sounded like the plane crash from Lost, if you remember that, just like amplified by 100. It scared me shitless, so every time a plane comes across now, I'm like, what is that? What is that? I know, it's cowardly, very cowardly from me. We've got a greyhound hugging. Oh my god, the stew could have just flipped it there. I want to see a stew flip a goddamn greyhound. But no, we're going to take a close quarter shot and finish it off. There was no reason for that. The greyhound was already gone. We could have saved that. We could have repaired that. We could have used it against the enemy. Please, please get some smoke grenades. That's what he's asking for. Camal pleading for some smoke grenades. Unfortunately, Volksgrenadiers, Volkstrom, not the same unit. Not the same unit which I have been educated on. Apparently, different years they were inscripted in, I guess. But smoke grenades, you can get them on SMG infantry. It looks like one airborne soldier tried to get their hands on a Stu-42. No infantry in this area, surprisingly enough. So Commandant Lister and KellinH moved up very well on that left-hand side, pushing them all the way back into their spawn. No reason for it, but at least they keep the focus away from the flag points, which I think is very good strategic play. I go middle, but lag. Yeah, I can tell you're lagging. There's still a Puma here. At least the Puma is being a bit defensive about the whole scenario. We have assault squad infantry moving into the middle. Will we see those precious smoke grenades? Don't rush in. That is correct. Look at the field of fire, and it just highlights a Calliope target. Camal knew it was coming, but he said it too late. He needed to say that well earlier. That's a whole squad gone. Devastating. Another Calliope barrage heading into the center. Was it needed? Was it? No, it flipping wasn't. Flip burgers. Jeesh. Here comes the Puma. The Puma's going to try and attempt to charge it in the middle. Camal has the Puma, actually. Not Griss. Okay, we don't need water. I need water. I've been casting games for a while. Playing game for a while. I need food again. I always complain that I need food. Puma coming in from the right hand side. Not going to take the direct approach, but I don't know what's lurking around here in this complex. If it was me though, and this is how I sometimes think, if it was me, I would have a rocket soldier there, so if maybe they're playing kind of like me, like, well, I say well, they should be able to do it. I think the Puma is going to be able to get the second shot, though. It does! Oh! Hands down. Camal with a Puma. He's going to try and finish it off, though. Someone spawned something in the background. It looks like a regular Sherman, maybe a Croc. Finishes the Calliope off. Amazing, and it's going to just drive through here. This is Robot Wars, guys! Getting into the arena flipper. Oh, we could have flipped that. But a Puma for a Calliope, a solid bargain. And we got more troops heading into the center, this time paratroopers, one by one this time round. Here we go. As long as the Calliope, which is dead, I don't know why I'm bringing that up. I just saw the Calliope die, and I'm like, there's going to be a Calliope barrage soon. No, there isn't. We can just charge them in now, provided that we actually destroy some of the other stuff. I'm not sure if that machine gun's still alive. We have a Sherman 76 over on the left-hand side, which destroys very easily a P4 from this distance. And that angle, it's got a nice top-down angle, so it should be able to get just underneath the turret, where it is very weak. Most tanks are very weak there. Calliope is hull destroyed. Yes, you bargain chips, it freaking well is destroyed. Whew. That's a big unit to take out. A lot of manpower drained from that. So we just need to get some more infantry into these zones and push those Americans back. Get a heavy MG, get a light AT gun. Van Camal is putting Griss on a leash. Now he's trying to lure him into being good. The 76 is moving very, very close up. What do we got here, though, to rectify the situation? A Pack 40. Yes, a Pack 40 is brill. And a Stu 42. Rear engine exposed. What have I told you about rear engine exposed? Van Camal bringing in a Panther, though. The front armor versus a Sherman 76. At this distance, an APCR round would do it, but he doesn't get a chance to do it because of the, you know, the blast from the Panther. I think that kind of stops it. And incoming from the side, just a regular Sherman. The Panther rotates its armor, though, to make sure that he isn't going to get a front shot round. The Sherman, no chance in hell is it going to be able to take this out now. The crew is injured. It crashes into a rock, and there's also a Pack 40 to make sure that this is not going to escape. Bye-bye. How is the Sherman still going? It's not taking any damage. There we go. The Pack 40 is the one to finish it off. Congratulations, Pack 40. You kill-stealing piece of... infantry moving in. Looks like we got a bazooka from Commandant Lister. No more, though. The MG and paratroopers are here are the ones to prevent that from happening. Now, the Germans in a great position. Much better than the last entire of the game. Because with this Panther on the field and all of that armor depleted, including the Calliope, their artillery, the most significant artillery that the US Marines, the US rather, can just have. Oh, they're good. They're so good. So the Americans, they've got to be playing strong. It looks like they're going to be focusing on this right-hand side, trying to drain them of their ability to micro, let's say. We're going to play the micro battle. At least the Americans are holding on to the middle. The Germans only have 3 points overall. That's pathetical. Pathetical. I don't know where that word comes from, but it's pathetical. It's a band. It's a band now. Oh, Panther. I don't want to see the Panther move up because they could be on... Like, where's that M6 AT gun? M1 AT gun. That's the medium AT gun. Running over our soldier. That was a paratrooper. We ran over a paratrooper. We can't afford to waste them. We need those infantry soldiers. We need them. Brandenburg are those guys that I forgot about in the last game. They're going to chuck themselves up against these walls. Mid is free. Mid is free. Yeah, mid is getting even more free. The shotgun troopers still being purchased there by Killing, I believe. Yes, it is. Killing like his shotgun troopers. We're going to duck inside some of these Calliope created craters. That's an alliteration. We can still see that MG is there. The Panther. Come on, Panther. Just round here. You can see it when you're here. That shot is free. I know it. Even hitting a HE shell on that rack will do it. This is actually the second MG which has been placed here. Highly unusual, but... not implausible. The Germans are finally taking care of this middle zone, but we get a track damaged on the Panther. Who is it that's doing this? It's a Sherman 76. Jumbo. Oh, hell yeah. He's targeting the engine, you can see. Will the Panther be able to hit it? The Sherman, it's his turn. No, the Panther is no longer going to be able to fire a shot. But if that Panther hit it, I mean, it's a Jumbo. Jumbos are pretty damn armored. I don't know why that is. Oh, the track. Radio Op 76 combo. Even putting it down. Spreading that Radio Op barrages all over there. Bye-bye Panther repairable. Bye-bye MG. Is that MG still alive? No, it's been crushed. Well, that's a problem. You pickle fucking juicing right, that's a problem. No Panther, no MG. What do we got left? We got a Pack 40 at least. Can you get that point back? Can we get this point back? Van Camal. Actually, Griss is over here. Griss is going to be taking the zone. He just moves in there and is like, yay, I'm capturing the zone. Woo! Do a little dance. Didn't have to shoot anybody to take the zone. Very passive-aggressive. Still, this left-hand side. Oh, we still have a 76 Sherman here, which is, I think, just repaired. I just saw that pop into... I don't know, it did a little bit of a jump here, like my chair would do if I go down a bit. Sometimes that indicates that something has happened to that vehicle. So maybe that is what has happened. There's nothing here to actually destroy it. But I'm not at liberty to tell Van Camal and Griss that is what's happened. So they'll just have to play it by themselves, and hopefully they'll see it pop into view, disappear from view when... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Someone's manned in it. Do they know? Do they know? They'll have to check their map at regular intervals. Make sure you're always checking in with your walkie-talkie, radio, floppy flop. Our Pack 40 does appear to have acknowledged the existence of that Sherman 76, or maybe it's just either 76 as well, and it's saying, I'm going to point over here. Maybe there's going to be a tank coming down this line. What have we got there? That was a 105 Sherman. Here it is, the 105, making another featured appearance into this game. We had a 105 in the last game as well. It did some devastating action. Oh, German infantry are in the zone, but the shotgun troopers, they outrank the Volkssturm. We need to get rid of that guy. We need to toss a grenade in there. Brandenburger outranked shotgunner troopers. What the hell? Jumbo is dead. Why is the Jumbo here? Well done to the Pack 40. Very well done to the Pack 40. I'm missing where the Pack 40 is exactly. Here it is. There it is. God damn you bushes and trees. I hate you so much. We got some light infantry combat on the right hand side, killing with the shotgun troopers. He just flops to the floor. These two guys are just such elite troopers, man. Griss is having some connection issues again. Is it? Is he giving up? Is he going? Is he raging? Is he leaving? Is he quitting? Is he crashed? Is he gone? Is he lagged? We don't know. There's all sorts of things which can happen. Even the out of sync problems. Let's get some feedback. Come on. Van Camal agitated at the thought of what might happen to his team buddy. What's back there? It's a tractor. There's nothing to be concerned about with a tractor. It's getting hot. It's becoming a very hot night. This is going to be the last game for me, guys. For those live viewers on the stream. Make sure you follow as well so you get news when the stream is up. This is my general Let's Play channel, though. I play everything on this channel. And he's out. He's out of there. So congratulations, the victors, Commandant Lister and KellinH. Again, like to just shout out to the losers, Van Camal and Griss, who has given up. Sayonara, guys. I hope you enjoyed this game, even though Griss left. I'm Inuki. Woohoo!
You want more video? Over there at the top of the screen are relevant videos, and some other videos below them. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button too. If you got this far, maybe you should press like. No one sticks around for this long. Your loyalty shall go unrewarded.